$5,000. That is how much I spent on the Part-time YouTuber Accelerator program. Was it worth it? I think so, but it is definitely for sure not for everyone. I interviewed 8 fellow PTYA students to ask them why they invested in PTYA, what did they get out of the program, and was it worth it? I used their insights to curate 5 questions for you to ask yourself so that by the end of this video, you can figure out whether or not this program is right for you. But before we jump into interviews, I do want to give a brief overview of the program. The Part-time YouTuber Accelerator program is split into 2 components, the Part-time YouTuber Academy and 12 months of support. If you want to know more about all the perks of PTYA, I made this explainer video above where I go through all of this and with feedback from 8 fellow PTYA students. All right, let's get into it. The first question you need to ask yourself is why? Why do you want to start a YouTube channel and what? What do you want to get out of PTYA?
I was buying speed here. I want to accelerate my growth. There's so much knowledge out there. I don't need a course to teach me how YouTube works. I can go to YouTube and go to the creators who do it and ask them. The difference is YouTube doesn't always get updated. The people don't answer your questions. They don't give you detailed feedback on your own journey. I want feedback from the front lines. I don't want feedback from somebody who tried it once. I want feedback from people who know what the hell they're doing. That's what I'm getting here, more than I expected.
The first reason I invested into PTYA was expertise. The second reason was that I wanted to do YouTube as a business and I wanted it to be systematized.
Still spending like 40 hours a week editing a video, like 20 hours a week writing a script and recording. I was hoping they would give me some shortcuts to like post more often and not get burned out.
Okay, I'm Azul, manage money for high net worth.
So my name is Samantha too. I'm a software engineer.
My name is Julio. I am a freelance developer.
I'm Gabby, mildly rich Asian. Sorry, no, I work in e-commerce.
My name is Smiti. I'm an archaeologist and life design educator and now a YouTuber.
Hi, I'm Dr. Waki. I'm CTO of a security startup.
My name is Nathalie and I work with PTYA.
My name is Adam Nasser. I am a hypnotist.
My name is Catherine, Senior Product Manager. I was part of Ollie's last live cohort and currently part of the Accelerator program.
I was just investing in acquiring new skills for myself. Specifically, I paid for the executive package because I wanted direct access to Ali's team. For me, learning about YouTube wasn't just learning about editing, creating videos, but seeing how other people do their business model for YouTube. And I feel like there are a lot of transferable skills from that. I like to hedge my bets. I want to prepare myself for the zombie apocalypse and also when the AI overlords take over.
My daughters, for a decade, they've been saying, you know, you need to give back to society. You can't just make wealthy people wealthy. I joined PTYA because my entire career has been about one-on-one advising. So my YouTube channel was really an idea of maybe I could go one-to-many using this as my medium.
What convinced me to sign up was basically Izzy Seeley and also Ruri Orhara saying that they got a lot of connections in the course and they made a lot of friends in the course. What I really wanted was just this set of friendships or connections from the course.
Understanding why you actually want to start a YouTube channel will help you identify exactly what you want to get out of PTYA. The second question is how. How do you learn? How are you going to get what you need from PTYA effectively? For example, you might want to consider whether or not you actually enjoy asynchronous courses or you actually enjoy live courses.
I would take the time to reflect on what's your learning style. Not what you think your learning style should be, but like what it actually is. I wish I could do like asynchronous courses. I've taught some in a sense, but I don't learn well that way, especially at the beginning. I do really well when I have like a structured boot camp option to start off, and then I can take it on my own. Just be really honest with yourself about what kind of learner you are.
People that will get amazing benefit from this are people that value human input, that value human connection in our community, that value actual really good feedback, and people who are rather like self-studiers and rather want to be on their own and don't want a lot of human interaction when they're learning, they probably will not like it as much here because a big part of the value comes from the people here.
PTYA has evolved from a 6-week live program with support to a 6-week live program with 12-month support to an asynchronous program with 12-month support. There are definitely pros and cons to each of these programs.
I took the traditional program 3 times. And all 3 times I would tell my family, Dad's not going to be available for the next 6 weeks. Between my full-time job and this course, that's all the time I have available. As a 52-week program, you can weave it into your life and still have a life while you're taking the course. The benefit you get per dollar is 2x what it was because everything was crammed in such a short period of time in the traditional program.
It was just overwhelming, the amount of content and meetings, but you didn't want to miss anything. We didn't want FOMO, so you went to everything.
Another question you should consider for yourself is, to get what I need from this program, how much time do I need?
I wanted to just be able to stay in touch with others or, get to know them more because it takes a lot more time than just a month to get to know people.
I'm really grateful that it's a year. It's just life, and like YouTube is hard. I appreciate that time because if this was like 6 months, I would be like emailing Allison, be like, okay, like I was like sick for a month, like I couldn't do anything. Like, can you extend it 1 month? Or if I'm on like vacation, like seeing my family, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing time. That's not the mentality I want to have. I want it to be sustainable. Having the offerings over a year makes a lot of sense because you have time to like implement it.
Another question is around cost and worth. What is the cost and worth of your time?
I love learning, yes, but I value my time very highly and I don't want to have to figure out stuff myself. For example, like I love the Notion page about which gear to take at which stage. Like, okay, cool. Now I know when to upgrade to which level, what to do when, how to do it.
How badly do you really want to become a YouTuber? If you can get monetized a month or two earlier, which I think most people will versus doing it themselves, it pays for itself. And how much is your time worth, right? I mean, my 25th video has 300,000 views. There is no way that that would have happened without PTYA. They took away all the guesswork and basically said, do this. This is the path that is your best shot. And in my space, the revenue per thousand is $10 a thousand. So that video alone has given me $3,000. So it's paid for a good chunk of PTYA.
The fourth question is around proactiveness. How much time are you willing to invest in YouTube right now?
The content is there, the quality is there, but you will need time and you have to make your effort by yourself. The course by itself doesn't work for you if you don't put your effort.
It has everything that you need. It is a great investment for people who are really serious about this.
If you haven't started a YouTube channel yet and you think you're going to, then maybe do it and try it out, but make sure to like clear your calendar a bit so you have time to do the things.
I would say 5,000 USD is a good chunk of cash, and if you are willing to invest that much in yourself, then I think by all means that's fine, but the expectations shouldn't be that you'll become a superb YouTuber after paying this amount of money. So you can buy the skills, but you can't buy yourself into the career.
You should be consistently posting on YouTube before you decide, because otherwise the feedback that you're getting won't be maybe as valuable because you're not going to be improving yourself consistently. I almost did the Accelerator program, but I chose not to do it at this time because I am not posting enough. PTYA was very, very time consuming. And so you have to be able to balance yourself. But if you have no videos, you can't analyze things.
The last question is around trust. When specifically asked on why they invested in this program versus other available programs, a lot of students answered trust. Trust in Ali and by extension, his team.
I guess it comes down to trust. I was one of Ali's first 50,000 subscribers back in the day. And I found Ali when my oldest daughter was about to enter high school. And I was looking for ways to coach her on how to step up her studying game. Never felt like he was trying to sell me anything. It always felt like, he was doing this because he was a good guy. And so when he said he was offering this course, it's like, I trust this guy. I trust him. I like him. I think he knows what he's doing. That's why I bit the bullet.
I trusted the expertise of Ali and his team after watching a lot of Ali's videos and seeing his educational style. It felt like that was something I would resonate with.
What they were offering and the $5,000, it seemed to me that it was enough value for me to just commit to it without really comparing other courses, because I already built that trust in Ali just based on what I've learned from this channel. I've gotten enough value from him for free already.
It's really trust in the process, trust in Ali, trust in his team, trust in the advice that is given that allows students to push through when things got hard for whatever reason. But did their trust pay off? Was this program worth it?
I don't know how much charge, like consulting Ali's team, or because you have all the team and they answer quickly. I think just for that, it has value for me. And I think this is the completely plus for me talk with people like you because you are an expert in your area and I can learn from you and for the complete community. I think the content is really, really good. But when you see the people available to ask questions direct, if you put in a balance, I think it's completely, and you have access during 12 months.
Yeah, I think my money was well spent. I have some feedback, but I think my money was well spent. I would just say the educational part was good. I was hoping more for the community part. After this meeting, I might reach out to people on WhatsApp and see what's going on. Because I don't think YouTube is a journey you're supposed to do by yourself. It's a journey you're supposed to do with other people. And you lose motivation when there's no one helping you. We all want to grow. So like, why not help each other grow together?
This is by far the best, most comprehensive, most supportive, best structured, best resource program out there. I would have paid twice the price and I would still have felt it is worth it.
I'm going to ask that question 2 years from now because I need to give myself time to figure that out. I guess I would say yes right now because I feel like I'm using the resources and I think certain aspects are an incredible value. It's hard to kind of put a number on that, but that's what Ollie's team did. I just have to say yes or no if I was willing to pay for it. If I can just do it on my own without PTYA in a sense, without having that constant access to the Slack channel, if I can still tapping into community, if I can do it and keep it going and it feels sustainable, then I would say it's worth it after 2 years.
Everyone's journey on YouTube is very different, and whether or not PTYA is right for you is probably a very personal question. However, I'll leave you with this advice.
Schedule a call with the team if you're thinking about buying the package. Even if you feel like you fully understand it, you'll notice in yourself how you feel as you're talking about it. If you're just having the sinking feeling oh my God, no, this is great, but no, that's a good thing. Or if you're yes, okay, I'm going to do it, then I think it can be very affirming. I think they're pretty honest. The worst thing for them would be we sell you this thing and you hate it. It's just wasting everyone's time and energy.
Before I end, I want to share one last insight and also just say, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm a little bit biased, but I would do my best to help. If you're interested in signing up for the Accelerator program and you found this content helpful, please consider using my affiliate link below. It will really help support this channel. All right, but no pressure.
If we all give a little to society outside of just our work, then collectively we can make the world a better place for everybody. Hope is that that works for the Ali Abdaal team, so if they can keep doing this because they're changing lives. I just hope it works for them. And I worry that the opportunity that you and I had won't be around for people in 3 years because they're going to say this is a distraction.